30 seconds to go, boys and girls. 30 seconds to go until we go live. All right, guys. And we are live. Boom. Woo! All right. Hopefully everybody hears me well in the chat. Let me know, admins, if you can hear me okay. We have a kind of a packed show tonight for the stream. If you're not aware or new to the channel, we usually stream the very first Tuesday of a given month. That replaces one of my videos I normally put out every Tuesday and Thursday. So this is how we normally do it on the channel. We talk about all sorts of different things if you're, again, new to the channel. Hopefully you come in. Hey, Laney, thanks for coming into the chat tonight. Very cool to see you again. So, a lot to talk about in the stream tonight. As you saw in the thumbnail, we're talking about recent pickups. We're going to be talking about my wife's new obsession. She has new collectibles she's getting into. It started about 2 weeks ago as far as recording of the stream. And it's a lot of interesting stuff. I want to break down kind of what she's doing now. I've picked up a couple pieces for her collection and show you kind of what this stuff's all about. It's kind of it's stuff that's been out in the population a lot. A lot of stores carry them. A few stores carry this stuff. But I'll showcase more about that. And of course, we're talking about the giveaway. The giveaway started at the beginning of December, which was December 1st, as I mentioned before. I dropped links to it. I will put the link in the chat. Also, admins, let you guys know, I did say screw it and I put the link into the video for the giveaway. It is now there. I decided to hell with it. Let me just put it there and say screw it, and whatever happens, happens. So I mentioned in the video that I wouldn't do that because they kind of blocked the video in the 7-year anniversary video. They blocked the video itself until I removed the link. So I removed the link, and then the video was fine. So I had to take that piece out. So I put it back in. Thank you, Jackie. So let's talk about recent pickups. We always talk about this stuff at the given month. Apologies. I'm in my festive attire here. I got my presents. I got my ugly sweater on, which is Baby Yoda with Christmas lights, and my Baby Yoda hat. Pretty good for a Jew, if you ask my personal opinion. So let's showcase off the recent pickups. There was some early holiday gifts my wife gave me. We exchanged gifts, but I don't want to showcase that now. I will showcase that probably in the next stream. So let's focus on recent pickups. The biggest pickup is this right here, which I have not yet recorded a video for. So I'm going to be doing a video, just haven't gotten around to it yet. And of course, that is McFarlane Toys Collector's Edition Sinestro. This is him in the Sinestro Core outfit. They have a variant of him wearing his lantern outfit, with the side of the kind of the lantern symbol here would be peeking out in yellow. And so it's a different variant version of this Sinestro with different, I think it's 2 different constructs as well. So this is what he looks like. Price point for this guy was a little bit more expensive. I got it at Books A Million. So the price for this guy, unfortunately, is about $30 US. You can see the price right there. Better than your FYE. As I mentioned many, many times, if you're a fan of FYE, you like shopping there, I can't prevent you from buying stuff. I'm just going to educate you. They have a significant markup on their action figures. Very, very pricey on their stuff. Their action figures are usually $35, sometimes $40 for a figure like this. They'll probably charge, because it's a collector's edition version, they'll probably charge $39.99 for the same exact figure. That's why I advise people, do your homework, do your due diligence, shop around, look for the best bang for your buck. If you want a figure, either go to the shop that's selling it, go to your Amazons, possibly eBay, shop it around before you make a purchase. Don't take, just don't make a rash purchase is what I'm looking for. Be conscious, again, do your due diligence, do your homework, if you will, and get the best bang for your buck. Because, again, we're still kind of in the middle of a recession, so you want to extend the amount and leverage of your dollar. So that's why I personally think, do your homework, buy the figure for the cost you want to pay for it. So he will be reviewed. Just not sure when, but he will be reviewed, definitely. That's the only real pickup I got this month. I had, Is it over here? It's not over here. I did get 2 Chase Star Wars Micro Galaxy figures. I sold one of them, which was the Ahsoka Tano Jedi Starfighter. I got that one as a Chase, which is the rare level Chase. But I also stumbled across the Poe Dameron, the blue and white X-Wing, which is considered a super rare. The normal rare, I think, is one of 15,000. The super rare is one of 5,000. That costs a little bit more money. I have it on... it went on eBay. It got sold, but unfortunately, the person who sold it backed out. They balked on it, and they did not pay. So it's either has gone back up or will be going back up. I think we're selling it for, I think, $70 US. You'll know if it's mine, because if you see my Star Wars kind of blanket covering the table, that is coming from my wife's eBay account. So if you see it there, you know it's coming from me. Again, we're very good with our eBay stuff. If you buy anything from us on eBay, we're very, very conscientious of collectors. We bubble wrap everything. We send stuff out priority mail. All has tracking, so it's all in the up and up. So, that's it as far as pickups. Unfortunately, Sinestro was the only thing we had, and those 2 Chase Star Wars Micro Galaxies. Again, I have stuff that I've opened already for the holiday season, but I don't want to talk about that until the next stream, probably in the first week of January of 2024. Again, festive attire here, the ugly sweater here for Mr. Baby Yoda or Grogu. I figured it'd be kind of festive doing a festive stream. I thought it'd be a cool idea. I'll kind of show you my Christmas tree also over here. You'll see my camera. You see my lights, rather. So we have the twinkly lights going on the tree, which is a silver, and it's going from white to purple. So if you want to know what it was, it's right there. That's for Christmas tree in the studio. No, I'm not losing some weight. I'm still normal. I wish I was losing weight, but I'm not. Drink for tonight. I didn't talk about the drink for tonight. We have Pepsi Cola with real sugar with a dab of lemon, so I make it taste really nice. Let's talk about, as I mentioned before, the stuff my wife's getting into now. If you've gone to, let's say, Hallmark stores, you'll probably see these weird-looking, sort of resiny, wood, vinyl-looking things, probably for Disney, and they're done by a guy by the name of Jim Shore. He's well known. If you don't know who he is, he's well established. He has a deal with Disney. He has a special deal with Disney, and there's a company he's linked with that kind of partnered with him and Disney, and that's how he kind of exploded in his popularity. Let's roll up the sleeves here. Now we're getting to the good stuff, guys. So what she's really involved in now is these collectibles, and they are really, really neat. They're a little bit different than I've seen before. I've seen different Hallmarks all over the place, and long story short, she got a item from my stepson sent to her, and she's a massive fan of Cinderella. She loves Cinderella, and they sent her he sent her a Jim Shore item. It's the pumpkin that Cinderella had through Cinderella. It has half empty. The back side's a pumpkin. The front side's open, basically, and it shows scenes from Cinderella dancing with the prince, the glass slipper, the mice, the fairy godmother, I think even with her wand out. So it's a whole diorama inside the pumpkin. Let me see if I can find an image real quick here. Jim Shore, Cinderella pumpkin. So I can kind of show you what it looks like. It's really, really neat. Some pieces are kind of expensive. Some are not that bad. But it all depends on where you find the piece from. So we kind of share the screen real quick with you guys so you can see what it looks like. So it would be looking like, let me share this real quick here. Display capture over here. Boom. That's what it looks like. So this is the piece that my stepson bought for my wife. As I mentioned before, it is a diorama that's inside the pumpkin itself. So you have Cinderella, you have the prince. I think it was Prince Charming. I think his name was. I could be incorrect. You have the fairy godmother, which is over here with the little wand. This is a pumpkin, and the back side of it shows the pumpkin. And it's a really neat piece. So this was given to my wife by my stepson, and she fell in love with this piece. She didn't think that he would purchase something like this. It's a really cool piece, and it has a very steep price point. You saw it's about $140 US. It's not a cheap item. Jim Shore stuff, depending on the piece you find, varies in cost and varies in scale. Yeah, they have all sorts of stuff, Lanny, and I'm going to go into it's going to go real deep because he has a massive card catalog and IPs. Specifically, one of his big lines are Disney stuff. That's one of his big things. And I'm going to showcase one of the pieces off to you guys right now. And just so you can kind of see what it looks like, this is a Cinderella, I think is Prince Charming. It's a little piece like this. And you can see the detail and deco on it. So it looks like wood, right? But I think this is like a vinyl material. This one is listed as the part of the Walt Disney Showcase collection. This is Cinderella and Prince Charming. So it was right. This is Prince Charming. So you can see it right there. This is called Royal Romance. And this one comes in this scale. This is normally like a, if you bought it at, let's say, a Hallmark, you're looking at about $40 to $50 US for this piece. My wife is really, yeah, it's either ceramic or porcelain. It's something like that. But it looks like wood. So you can see it here, like the folds in the material, the dress. There's lots of detail and deco on it. But the way it's designed and made, it looks like it's a wooden figure, but it's not wood. There's some heft to it. So they have, like this one, all the princesses have a similar sort of design. You have the princess with the prince of whatever the story is for Disney, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. All those classic Aladdin, all of them have a similar theme like this. So they'd be on a base that would look similar to this one, and you'd have the prince and the princess sort of dancing together. That's in this collection. That's what this one is. So they have all sorts of stuff. I mean, you have ones that are this big. I mean, you're looking at $250. Some of this stuff is not cheap, as I mentioned before. You have to kind of go all in on this stuff. And there's a lot of people out there who collect this sort of stuff. It's a new, I won't say it's a new thing. It's a thing that's been out for a long time. Just we've never been privy to it. My wife's never, we've seen them, but never really had a reason to get into it. What kind of drove her was not only that pumpkin, but we saw a castle. Let me get the castle pulled up so you can see that one too. You have Jim Shore. It's the 50th anniversary castle, and I'll share the screen so you can see what it looks like. It's a really neat castle. That one has some animation to it. I don't want that. Let me go to images real quick here. It can be very pricey, but this isn't me. This is on her. This is her thing. I'm there for her. Okay, so let me come down to, we'll do eBay. We'll do eBay. Some of the prices here are just ridiculous. Okay, so let me share the screen again, guys. Boom, here we go. So this is the castle we just bought. This comes with a kind of a story. We were going to buy this, and then we were going to go to a concert, and we had to get tickets, so we had to return this item to the store. If you notice that price, I see those castles going for that type of money, between $150 and $250. We got ours for a very good deal. We did not spend that type of money. It was about $90 US. We got it at a Disney character warehouse. If you're not familiar, Disney character warehouses are locations that might be in your state where they have items that have been deeply discounted because most likely they're overstocked from Disney and they can't move the merchandise. So a way to move that merchandise is to kind of pitch it over to those Disney character warehouse stores and cut and slash the prices. So a castle like this, which would be, let's say $120 in the parks, may be $90 at that store. We can, I mean, if I was able to get my hands on more of these, we could have easily flipped these for $100 profit each, easy, all day. So let me pull it back up here. Yeah, so that's the castle that she bought. They have, I think they made 4 or 5 different castles, and she's on the hunt. She has this castle, and she has what's called the Sleeping Beauty Castle, a little bit different design. But those are the 2 big castles she has right now. So one thing that Jim Shore has is a lot of IPs, and she decided to pick me up an early holiday gift that she's given to me, and he's done some DC products, and he did in fact do a Green Lantern. This is, again, that porcelain ceramic material. This would be, you could normally have gotten this at Hallmark. He stands about 7 to 8 inches tall. If I put him next to, let's say, my Kyle. Can't do that. Kyle's 7. I'm going to just put it next to him. Yeah, he's about 8.5 inches tall. I'm looking at it right now. It's about 8.5 inches tall. If you wanted to know on the bottom, this is kind of what it says. Jim Shore Emerald Gladiator. So he's done a Lantern. He did a Wonder Woman. He did a Superman, a Batman, a Luthor. I think he did Batman and Joker. He did a Batman and a Robin. But some of them look good. Some of them look like garbage. I mean, some of the sculpts look like... I mean, some of them look bad. Some look really, really bad. So that's why the wife wasn't, like, all in to get all the superheroes. Some of them look good. Some of them look really, really bad. I mean, it's not a bad little statue. I mean, it isn't. It looks like Lantern. It looks like Hal Jordan. Is there any articulation? No. No, there's no articulation. But that's okay. Unfortunately, the way it's coming across on camera, this green is much, much darker than what you see here. This looks very, very light in color. It's not normally this light. That looks more kind of what it is. As it came closer to the screen, you can see as I pull back, it lost some of that green color. Now it looks like the correct color. It color corrected. That's kind of what it looks like. So it's really, really good. You can even see the Lantern symbol here. I have this in a small little diorama in a hutch near my living room where I have some of my Lantern stuff. I have my Lantern stuff all over the house. Even I have my cape right there. You can see it in the corner right there. So, but yeah, she got a good deal on this one. Not too pricey. Really, really happy with this one. It came out to be a very, very good deal on this particular product. So, again, very, very happy with it. It's on my display. It's out of packaging. The packaging that looks for these are a little different than the packaging for the... I looked over this to see if I find them. Then the Cinderella or the Disney stuff. This is in a white and blue box. The Disney stuff's in a red box. It's a little different packaging than what that is compared to two. But all in all, not a bad statue. Very, very happy with it. Came out well. That goes here. Last but not least, let me just grab the link. And we'll talk more about it, what she's looking to do with it. So yeah, so she's basically just collecting all the main princesses. And those would be, let's say, Cinderella, Snow White, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, Ariel, and Rapunzel. Those are the ones she's after. And she's got different pieces for them. They have some really nice ones. There's one of Aurora kind of back-to-back with Maleficent. They have a let me see if I can find a Maleficent dragon. They have a Maleficent dragon, which looks really, really good. Let me see if I can find that one real quick here. Jim Shore, Maleficent dragon. That one's very, very pricey. It is not a cheap piece. It would look like this. It's very, very neat what they did with this one, because on one side of it is Maleficent, the other side is a dragon. So let me share the screen with you guys here so you can see what this one looks like. So this is what this one looks like. So literally, you have the dragon here, right? This is kind of what it looks like. And there's a light up gimmick. The eyes glow. There's a light switch. You can toggle the lights on. And then that's from the front side of it. From the back side is Maleficent, like, casting the spell to become the dragon, which I thought was really, really cool. Again, if you look at the price, that's typical for some of these Jim Shore pieces. They are not, as I said before, some of these ones are kind of the equivalent of being like grailed, or they take it off of production, like you can't produce them anymore. That's kind of what happens. I just want to check something real quick here, guys. Looking for the correct term. Vaulted. That's what I'm looking for. When they stop making the items, they'll vault particular product, and you can't get it any longer. So this would be like one of those pieces. Like, they stopped making this piece. It doesn't exist anymore. You can't go out and buy it on the shelf just because it's not a cheap piece. As I mentioned before, all of them have this. That's kind of the packaging I was talking about. This red box with a little blue on the top. It says Walt Disney Showcase. This is the kind of stuff that she's into now. So yeah, so let me go back to the stream and go back to what we were looking at right there. Boom. Yeah, so that's one of the pieces she wants to eventually get. We do like Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent. We have a couple pops of them. We also put, like, she has a bunch of Loungefly bags. next to lounge bags, we have little Barbie dolls. We have Pops next to it. We have I eventually need to shoot a little video to show you her spread of the Disney Princess stuff, so you can see what she has and what she's trying to go with. Now let's talk about the giveaway, as I mentioned before. The giveaway is open. Again, we started December 1st. It's going to run the entire month. This goes out to one winner. As I mentioned before, just like on the video, we got one winner that this prize goes out to. And a couple months ago, we were at a comic store. I think it was Cat 60 Comics. They were celebrating a one-year anniversary. And the back of their store, they had some sellers there, and they had a deal going, buy any 3 Pops for $20. And I was like, any 3 Pops. And there were Chase Pops all over this stuff. And I was like, you're sure 3 Pops for $20? Doesn't matter. Nope, don't care. Okay. So I went and bought a Pop, and I picked up this. And this is our giveaway. And we're doing Josker from The Witcher. This is a Chase. This goes out to one winner. It's in great condition. There's no real problems with it. This is the Chase variant. And if you're interested in this item, I will drop it in the chat for you guys right now. That is the link to that pop that goes out to one winner. The only caveat, again, you must be a U.S. resident. I can't ship this stuff out international. It costs way too much money. It costs more money to ship that pop than it would have been to buy that pop. So shipping out a product to, let's say, London, as an example, you're looking at about $30 to $40 just to ship that item. So it costs way more to ship stuff internationally than it does domestically. That's why this could be, that'll be a $10 item priority mail. So I'm not too worried about that. Spending 4 or 5 times that amount of money, that I'm a little worried about. I don't want to do that. So this goes out to one winner. Currently, I haven't scrubbed the list yet. And I usually go, before I do the pulling of the entries, I will go through... I'll go through the list and see who is international and who is domestic. I can see those people. And currently we're sitting at 125 entries. Excuse me, 127 entries. We have 23 people and 127 entries total into it. I wish I could, Lanny. I wish I could give out more. I truly do. I want to, as I mentioned before, I love giving back to the audience, because you guys are what makes this channel even up and running. I would have stopped this channel a long time ago if I didn't have any people who watch my content. It wouldn't be worth it to me. It wouldn't be fun. So I like the interaction. I like talking to people. I like doing this stuff for you guys. If I could do some type of giveaway, I try doing it. I usually don't have a problem with that. And it comes out most of the time pretty good. I've only had one giveaway that kind of blew up, and that was the 7-year anniversary one. Unfortunately, the person who won this item right here never claimed it. He never claimed this item, unfortunately. I never got an email back. Nothing. He never wrote me. I sent an email to him. He never got back with me. So I just kept it here. We'll go for another giveaway. I don't know yet. I might just open it. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. That's the giveaway. I really hope that we can find a winner for that particular product, because I definitely want to give that stuff away. We got about 8 minutes left. It covered everything I needed to cover. I'm very, very happy about that. I did finish watching Ahsoka. I'm happy about that. I enjoyed it. A couple stuff I was like, on, personally speaking. But I think, all things considered, I enjoyed the show. I finished watching Moon Knight with the wife. She didn't really get into it as much as I did. I enjoyed it. But she has issues with, like, time travel stuff, and not very fun. We just started watching Loki 2. She's not into that one. Loki Season 1 she was okay with. Loki Season 2 she doesn't like. But, yeah, drink again. Again, drink a choice, guys. Pepsi Real Sugar with a dash of lemon. So I'm very, very happy of the turnout so far for the giveaway, as I mentioned before. But besides that, everything else is status quo. We can go some Q&A for about 7 minutes, see what goes from there. Yeah, Lanny, I don't know. I've said many, many times why, when you see my subscriber count on your screen saying 6,400 people, that's not really 6,400 people. I did put up a short that I kind of stalled. on TikTok, and I revamped it. I put the different text in place, and I shot the video on YouTube, and I got it was like 1.4 million views on that short, and it drove a lot of traffic to the channel because it was a joke video. A good, like, my subscriber count before that video went up was about 2,500 subscribers. That video almost doubled my subscriber. It more than doubled my subscriber count. But those subs are kind of dead. They're not doing anything on the channel. They're just hurting the channel more and more and more. It screws up my analytics. It screws up everything. If you look at my numbers on that top right corner of your screen, every video I put up, technically, according to the YouTube algorithm, if I have that number of subscribers, I should be getting 10% of that subscriber count in views. I should be getting at least 640 views per video. That's a normal long form video, standard video content, not a short, but a long form video. Anything over a minute is considered long form content. My videos, of course, run between 3 and 7 minutes, but I should be getting 640 views according to YouTube's algorithms per video. That does not happen. My subscriber count is all goofed up. Those are not real numbers. That's why I tell people, like, you have all these subscribers. Why don't you have views? That's the reason why. There are a lot of bots. There's a lot of stuff I did when I was early in the channel's history, when I was doing anything I possibly could, sort of lie, cheat, or steal to get subs. I was doing everything I could to get my name and my brand out there. So it kind of hurt me in the long term. But that's the reason why I wish I had more views. The easiest way to get people to watch my video, tell them about the content. Tell them what I do. Tell them I have a passion for YouTube. Tell them this kind of stuff I do. You don't see people doing Funko reviews talking about Jim Shore. I guarantee you people don't do that. This is just something that my family's gotten involved in now. My wife likes this stuff, and I support her. I'm happy that she has a thing that she enjoys and likes. I have some Loungefly bags. She got heavily involved in Loungefly in March of this year, massively. We have like over 50 bags of Loungefly. Myself personally, I have my Boba Fett bag. I have my Gambit bag in the corner. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. You haven't seen my Gambit bag yet. Let me get my Gambit bag for you, since we have time left. So, this is a Gambit Loungefly bag. Yeah, nothing there. And it has a little X-Men icon right there. And on the inside, you have a bunch of cards. So yeah, I have several Loungefly bags. I have this one. I have the Boba Fett one. I have the Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell No Tales bag. I have another bag coming, which is an Ahsoka Tano bag. Let me show you that one real quick. That's a very cool bag. I'm getting this bag. Let me find it real quick here. Right here. I'm getting this bag right here. I just thought it looked really, really cool. I just thought with the kind of this jewelry, go away there, this kind of jewelry piece on it, I just thought would look really, really cool. And the design and deco, I just thought it looked really, really neat. I'm probably not going to wear it all the time, but I do like this bag. I like the way it looks. Back to there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the next bag I'm getting. It's actually coming tomorrow. So yeah, it's a very, very cool bag. I'm very happy about that one. So I have, personally speaking, and I can show you this. It's an early holiday gift. I got this one too. Of course, it's Eddie from Stranger Things playing the guitar. And of course, it says on the back, the Hellfire Club. Right there. So yeah, very cool bag. Haven't opened it yet. Haven't worn it. It does glow in the dark too. So a very neat bag. Very good, Lonnie. As I mentioned, do not pay scalper prices. Wait, because the next wave was coming out for the first chapter book. I know that the Firstborn or First Moon, something like that, the second series is coming out as well. But definitely, I do not pay scalper prices. I told people to wait, hold off, be patient. The prices are going to drop because that second wave came in. Anyone who's paying stupid prices, it just came back and bit them in the ass. If you were a seller, congrats, you ripped people off. Good job. But I guess that's sarcasm. Yeah. So I haven't played the game. I know it plays very much like Magic. Except there's no instance with the game. There's no, like when it's your turn, the opponent can really do nothing. There's no instance like back and forth. You do your stuff, you finish your turn, you attack, then the opponent does their stuff. So there's no real, at least from what I've heard and read about the game. Uh, Am I going to buy any more into it? I'm not sure. If I was going to buy stuff, it'd probably buy most likely the princesses just for my wife. There's a couple cards. I know there's a Cinderella card. Let's see if I can find that one before we end the stream here. It's in the new, I think it's called Floodborn. Floodborn Cinderella, which looks really, really cool. I'll show this card to you guys. It looks really, really good. This would be a card that I'd like to get for the wife just because it looks different. Right here. This is in the new, it's called Rise of the Floodborn. So it is Cinderella, sort of an all armored suit, which I thought would look really, really cool. So a little different, again, a little different. It's very, very smart what Ravenberg and Disney are doing with this product. Because I mean, in theory, since it's part of the Disney, IP, you can go in any number of directions with this stuff. I mean, you have access to Star Wars, you have access to Marvel. You can go crazy with this stuff. It depends how crazy they want to go. I don't know how crazy they're going to go with this and how far they've mapped this game out. I don't know. Is this going to be just a money grab? I don't know. But it's very, very interesting to see this set come out now. Rather the first set, now the second set is just dropping. I've not seen, Lenny, just so you know, I've not seen any product in the store. After the stuff that I got from Disney Springs, which I'm going to be going back up in a few short weeks. But I've never seen any product at Targets or Walmarts. I've never seen them. I know they have them at game stores, but I've never seen them in the retail in the wild. I know that product has dropped very, very recently, so it's going to be much easier to get this product than it was normally. With the ridiculous prices they were having, those prices are going to start plummeting big time, just like Magic. When there's cards that are reprinted, those reprints usually drop and tank prices massively. So yeah. That looks to be it, guys. I think it was a pretty good stream. I wanted you guys to know kind of what was going on. Again, if you're interested, it is the very first time you've come to my stream. Thank you very much for coming and watching me. This will go on video on demand. This will be going up probably about 12 hours. The video will drop most likely. You can find it, of course, going through YouTube, but if you are subscribed to my channel, you'll see the link show up probably about 10 a.m. as far as the time tomorrow goes, as far as recording of this video. So, yeah. Nice, Lenny. I've had no luck so far. And again, if you're interested, boom, the link's right here. I will drop it one more time in the chat so you guys can have access to said link and to the giveaway. Again, open the continental United States. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Enter for the giveaway. If you do all 4 of those, you get 3 bonus entries, 7 entries. This guy can be yours. I want to give this to somebody that's sent the video. I want to give this out. Decky, thanks for coming in to the chat tonight, my friend. Thank you for coming in. If you did miss the chat earlier, make sure you stop by. The video on demand goes up tomorrow. So yeah, this guy's going to be given out to one lucky winner. So I hope everyone enjoyed the content tonight. Thank you for coming in. And as always, going to be happy holidays for you guys because we're not going to be doing a stream until the beginning of January. So, hey King, thanks for coming in the chat tonight. Take care, everyone. And see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Take care, guys.